We're going to be doing question 2. The first question is about matching column A and column B. I won't go through that. It's quite easy. So basically, when you match those, this is what you should get. 2.2.1 goes with E, 2.2.2 goes with A, 3 with D, 4 with B, and 5 with C. All right. Now, we are key traders. A statement of account received from ABC suppliers on 25th of September 2017 reflects that Becky Traders owes them 51,163. The creditors ledger of the books of Becky, on the books of Becky Traders reflects an outstanding balance of 57,312, which is what you see right there. But according to the statement, we owe 51,163, and our creditor is AB suppliers. In their books, Becky Traders will be a debtor. So when we buy from them, they debit. When we return goods, they credit. When we pay them, they credit. When they give us discounts, they credit. When they charge us interest, they debit. And we do the opposite of all of that, because to us, they are a creditor. When we buy more from them, we credit. When we pay them, we debit. When we get a discount, we debit. And when it gets charged interest, we credit. That's what happens, right? Remember, the errors that are made by us in the creator's ledger will be corrected in the creator's ledger, but the errors that are made by the creditor will be corrected in the creditor's reconciliation statement, where we're going to treat the reconciliation statement as though it is the debtor's ledger, because from the creditor's point of view, we are a debtor. From our point of view, they are a creditor. So they increase on the credit side and decrease on the debit side in our books. But from their books, we increase on the debit side, we decrease on the credit side. I hope that makes sense. We're going to start with where the balances are exactly the same, which is 44,290. Even when you look at the statement, the opening balance will be 44,290, and that's where we will start. Now we start comparing. We realize that invoice 10,296, invoice 223 for 10,296. It's not the same as the invoice that we have on the other side, which is pretty much the same invoice, and that is invoice 223. So in the creditors ledger, will also basically circle it. Between us and them, we don't know who's wrong, we don't know who's right. Okay. Now I see a debit note, which is on the debit side. Obviously, when return goes to the creator, we'll put it on the debit side. However, when you look at the creditor's statement of account, that 618 is also on the debit side, and it's supposed to be on the other side. Yes, the amount is the same, but it's on the wrong side. So you can easily tell that here it's AB suppliers that made a mistake. Or we could have made the mistake, all right? But I don't think we made a mistake, because how can you put a credit note on the debit side? What are you saying exactly? All right. I'm just going to go to the differences as a matter of fact, okay? By now, you should have compared the two. The ones that are the same, you just take them. The ones that are not the same, you just circle them, right? And you'll do the same when you compare with the statement of account. The ones that are the same, you take them. The ones that are not the same, you just circle them. Now, let's read why we have these differences. Now, A, it says that invoice 223 on the 3rd of September was correct according to the statement received from AP suppliers. Oh, basically, they're telling us that AB suppliers recorded the correct amount and we recorded the incorrect amount. So we need to credit, actually, we need to correct our creditors ledger. We need to correct our creditors ledger. Now let's see what the difference is so that we can determine whether when we correct it, do we add or do we subtract? According to the statement, that invoice should be 10,296, but we recorded it at 10,808. So we need to reduce what we owe them in our creditors ledger by the difference. So you will take that 10,808 and subtract 10,296, and the difference you will simply subtract them because we overstated the invoice. Moving right along. B says AB suppliers made an error in recording the return of goods on the 5th of September. Oops. So they made an error when they were recording that return of goods. But here's the thing. Already they made an error by recording it as an invoice. So we need to reduce it twice. We need to reduce it twice. All right. So how are we going to record this? We are going to record it in the creditors reconciliation statement. Error as per the invoice. You are going to reduce that by twice 618. 618 times 2 will give you 1,236. So we're going to put that in brackets. You get 2 marks for that. C. Beggy traders qualified for an early settlement discount with a payment on the 12th of September 2017. AB suppliers granted us a discount of 2,532 as a discount. Basically, they granted us that 2,532 as a discount. They promised to show this on their statement next year. Let's see what we actually recorded in the creditors ledger. In the creditors ledger, it looks like we recorded 3,532. Do you see that on the 12th of September? That's what they said. We recorded a discount of 3,532, but they only gave us a discount of 2,532. So we need to reduce the discount that we got by increasing their account by the difference. So the difference between 3,532 and 2,532 will be 1,000 rand. We are going to add it up in their creditors ledger. But at the same time, when I look at the statement, I don't see them having recorded that discount. I don't see it here. There's no discount here. So they didn't record it, meaning that they overstated our account. So we need to go to the creditors reconciliation and reduce whatever we owe. We need to reduce it by that discount, which is 2,532. B. Invoice 105 for 6,929 was recorded incorrectly in the creator's ledger account of AB suppliers. So we made a mistake. This purchase was made from other suppliers. Oh my word. So what we need to do is to go to the creator's ledger of AB suppliers and just reduce it by that 6,929. Let's go to E. A trade discount of 10% was deducted on invoice number 284. AB suppliers did not take this into account. AB suppliers will correct this error next month. Okay. So they basically did not take, they gave us a trade discount. So they were supposed to have recorded whatever we bought from them at 90%. Now I'm going to check how much we recorded for that invoice, compare it to how much they recorded. Now it says there 284. After trade discount, we recorded 8,828. And they recorded 9,810. So our account is overstated in their books by the difference. We're going to go to the creator's reconciliation statement and reduce our account by the difference. So when you take 9,810 minus it with 8,828, the difference will be 981. And that's what you're going to reduce it by, which is the 10% of 9,810. 810. We just reduce it by the discount that was given to us. For F, invoice 302 did not appear in the statement received from AB supplier says this transaction took place after the statement. So we're going to go to the reconciliation statement and increase it by that invoice. Let me just check how much the invoice is. It is 4,526. You go straight to the creditors reconciliation statement and increase our account there by that 4,526. The last one. AB suppliers have correctly charged interest of 69 Rand on the account. So this one will have to record it. We got charged interest. We are going to increase what we owe AB suppliers. So it is interest expense. It will increase what we owe them and just get the total, which will be 50,940. It shall be the same in the creditors reconciliation statement. Done. Finito. All right, try this one out. It is question 4, but before you try this one out, I know you did this well. There's a video on this. Try it again, which is question 3. It was adapted from March 2016, grade 12, DBE. Check it out, okay. So this is what we have. You remember to tick the similarities, but they must be on opposite sides. Remember that if they are on the same side, just know that one is wrong. And then circle all the differences. If you have similarities that are both on debit, circle both of them. I know in the previous video I ticked them. Well, not in the previous video, earlier on in this video I ticked them, but circle them. Okay. I just found it easy to take them because I knew which one to correct. I knew there is one that I needed to correct, but you circle them because they're pretty much not the same. All right. And what will show you what is wrong or right will be this one. And as you read, right on the side, write CL, which means you're correcting your creator's ledger. And then write CRS, which is creator's reconciliation statement, if the error is in the statement. And then just answer the following questions. Prepare that. And this. And that. Give yourself some time. And this is how it'll go. Similarities and the differences. You'll realize that from the 24th onwards, I did not take anything because those happened after we received the statement date. So you will circle those. They will all go to the creditors reconciliation, obviously. Okay, and this is what you will have. This is the answer. Please check out the video. I think it's reconciliations. Under reconciliation playlist, it has lesson 5. Reconciliation playlist lesson 5. Check it out, please. Okay, that's where I discussed everything. All right, then try this one. Here you're not comparing, they're just giving you the statement and they're telling you what the differences are. So you will work Um, you'll work from the statement using the differences to compile creditors ledger and the creditors reconciliation statement. For this one, please check out a video on debtors age analysis. Remember, when the payment is made, it goes to the oldest debt first, okay? Then answer these questions. For all of that, please check out the next video as I will be discussing everything. That comes from 2023, paper 2 of the May exam IEB. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share on all your social medias. Let all accounting students that know that there is a channel that will help them pass accounting. Thank you for watching again. Khotso.